So I'm here with Stephen Backstage at Straight Talk. I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
What does Straight Talk and being on the show mean to you?
It means a lot to me because it's given me the experience to be on a chat show.
Mm-hmm.
It's given me the confidence to give my opinion out as well instead of just keeping it inside.
Right. Just for the thousands and thousands of people who haven't seen it yet, just explain what Straight Talk is about and what the concept is.
Straight Talk is basically a chat show where people talk about loads of different topics like I'm trying to think of one now.
Yeah, we did loads.
There was loads.
Yeah.
So it's like basically any topic. And it's like there was a few that I did and I gave a lot of my opinion out on it.
Mm-hmm.
Which you'll have to wait and see that.
Yeah. What's it like working with the people on the show? Because a lot of the people you work with, well, all of them you know personally, they're your friends. Is it difficult working with people you know?
No, it's easier.
Okay.
Because you have that connection with them already.
Right, okay.
So it's not like, the big bang. It's like doing it all good, like me.
Yeah.
But with people that you know, you're like, you're right, give them a hug, everything. Just have like a catch up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because Ryan said the exact opposite. He said it's much more harder to do with people you know.
Oh.
Because when he's on the show and saying what he feels, he worries that the people he knows personally might judge him more than people who don't know him.
Just fell asleep.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Straight Talk? Like, what's your opinion on how do you want it to grow?
The irony, what's your opinion? How do I want it to grow?
Yeah. So where do you see it going?
It's been a very slow burner because I didn't come up with the concept because the concept was already created. I just took the concept and decided to do something with it because the whole chat show format has been going for years. But I started it back in 2015. And it was basically just on a whim. We had a studio, we were doing another show, The Irony, because that's how it worked the second time around as well. And both of the shows that we were doing didn't work. So something was telling me that Straight Talk was meant to work. Because on the first day we did a children's series that didn't work, then we did Straight Talk. Then we left it for a few years and came back to it. And then I was working on another children's series with Reggie that didn't work. So we ended up doing Straight Talk. Yeah. Obidosh, yeah. Which took a lot of time to build up and just didn't work. And then we ended up doing Straight Talk again. So the incarnation of it has been a very long process. But I think we're at a place now where we've got a good, strong team of people, whereas before they were very young. A lot younger, and they were quite inexperienced because they hadn't had any life experience, so they didn't know what to talk about.
So, do you want it to, like when you asked me that same question, do you want it like to end up on TV channel, or do you just want to keep it based on YouTube?
To get onto TV to start with, you have to have a format that works. And a lot of people will say that the format we have would lack some sort of originality. And when you're going to the big guns like the BBC and the ITV, and I think the thing that makes us different is that we're the only people out there who are young people in our 20s who are talking about current stuff that's happening in the news, and we're talking about things that matter to us personally, so we're airing our lives. And we're doing it ourselves, with literally next to nothing, no help. So that's what makes us kind of different, and the fact that I think you also mentioned that we've got a variety of things happening. Although that isn't original in a sense, because if you look at the stuff that James Corden does and Ellen DeGeneres, they do all that sort of stuff. But I also think it's different because we're not colleagues.
Yeah.
We are friends, and that's what stands us apart. Because a lot of the people you see on these talk shows, they're just
colleagues,
and they don't really have the connection that they would have off camera as well, and it makes it look very awkward. I mean, there's a couple of programs that have been going for years where you have all your friends together, but I just think that's what stands us apart, that we get each other, so if someone says something, we can relate to that and go, oh yeah, I remember you saying that, because we talk a lot off screen as well as on screen as well.
What was that?
I don't know. So yeah, that's what makes us different, I think.
You've got a few auditions happening at the moment, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
So are you able to spill a little bit of what you're doing with viewers?
Oh, what am I doing? I've got a lot of stuff coming up. Just about to release my studio album, which is brilliant. It's been a long process, as you know very well, recording an album.
Yep.
So that's coming out soon. I am auditioning for the same thing as you.
My UK.
Yeah, which wasn't intended. It just sort of happened on a whim. So if I get through, I'm just blessed. If
Be
I
a
don't,
battle between us.
Yeah. But yeah, it will be a hard battle, trust me. There's no competition. I want to get back into acting because I've not done acting now for about 4 or 5 years. It's been that long since I've acted on stage. I spent 10 years doing it, and then I just drifted because it's so difficult to get into it. Listen.
Yeah, I think the last show I did was the 95.
You remember this time, well done, man. Because he never remembers that. I always have to remind him, you did 9 to 5. He's like, oh yeah.
It's the last show I did.
Yeah.
I've just been busy.
Yeah.
Recording, work.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, how's your album coming along?
I think it's going really well.
Yeah? Sold any copies yet?
No, not yet. At the moment I'm busy working and now whacking my own stuff.
How long have you had your album?
Quite a while.
Yeah. And you've sold how many copies?
None.
In itself. Yeah, no, I'm the same. I've just got piles and piles of old albums just piling up. Yeah. I've done 4 so far, and I'm lost now because I'm like, where am I going to do my recordings now? Scream's closing down. I was like, I have to go all the way to London again, and like, year 3000 deja vu. Not.
I still have to sing that song in karaoke.
Yeah.
And it gets paid in my work.
Yeah.
It's like, when that song gets paid in my work,
yeah,
people actually don't realise that it's me.
Ah!
They're just singing along with it, dancing.
I had that.
And they go, it's like the DJ goes, this is for you, Stephen. And I'm like, oh, damn, this must suck.
I had that. I had that a lot when it first came out.
And then people that actually recognises me, they actually go, Stephen, it's you on the screen. I'm like, I know. And then that's when everyone else starts to realise, like, wait, hold on. They're looking at the screen, look at me, back at the screen, and they're like, I'll go back behind the bar.
Yeah.
So, do people do the same with you? With that? On the video?
No, because no one watches it. Because
I have seen on YouTube, and there's quite a lot of views on it.
Yeah, not now. It's taken down. Yeah. No, I mean, I don't mean that as mean like I don't go to any like places where people have the nerve to play at Mark Sullivan. But I mean, yeah, I can relate to what you said in the beginning, because I had a lot of people coming up to me and saying, oh, I've seen your video, you know, with you and the other two, and it's like, it would have been better if you put your own vocals to it. And like,
it was our own vocals.
Exactly. So, I sort of step back and think, well, that's kind of a compliment, because you're comparing us to the originals. It's all our own vocals.
Because I remember,
yeah,
at the recording studio,
yeah,
I was literally just getting over a chest infection.
Oh yeah.
Auto-tune
was paid by the hour then.
Yeah. I don't use auto-tune, thank you.
Okay.
That's why I sang live about auto-tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had a chest infection that day.
Mm-hmm.
What is it like working with people, you know?
What's it like working with people I know? Yeah, it's nice, really. It feels comfortable. I mean, I'm good with people I don't know, good with people I do know. I mean, I can just throw myself in there because I've had experience of having to, I think, being 10 years like on stage, you see people come, you see people go. It's nice to be able to build more of a relationship with the people you're working with. And then you get to know them better and you sort of know what makes them tick and whatever, so it just makes it easier, really, working with people that you know. And also it's good for question asking and also for topics as well, because you know what you can talk about.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're sitting with someone you don't know, it's like, okay, this is a bit strange now, where do we go with this?
You know where your limit is,
yeah.
What to say.
Yeah. Look at his face. He's like, he wants my seat, and he's like, I've not done this before. This is like the bleep that got the most views on the page in the space of 2 days. Stephen's Year 3000 bleep. I want to go to the 1980s. I'm like, yeah, sure you do. And like, that was brilliant. I was sitting there and I was like, oh my, I just literally wanted to go to Stephen. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna sort this. And like,
it was a long day for me. Like,
yeah. Yes.
I was so tired. That's why I didn't clock.
Yeah. And then just Cheese outraged. Oh my gosh. I'm like, okay. Now Cheese starts laughing. I'm in hysterics. And you hear Jackie laughing. Then you hear Ryan laughing. And then Andreas set off as well. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you poor thing is just. Oh. I wish there was more like that. I love showing you up. Yeah. That was great. And that got the most views, that bleep as well. It's got about 57 views.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. That's
I might need to check.
Yeah. Check your own blunder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny times. I want to go to the 1980s, not the year bloody 3000.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.